Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Hart, and today I have 3 PrizePick player props that you guys should definitely consider throwing in for tomorrow's Sunday slate. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell if you are new to the channel. Really trying to push for 1,000 subscribers by Thanksgiving, so if you guys could do all that stuff for me, greatly appreciate it. Now let's get into my 3 PrizePick player props for tomorrow's Sunday slate. So my first player prop for tomorrow's slate is going to be the over on Lamar Jackson's fantasy score right here of 22. I do like his over on rushing yards as well. It's set at 57.5. I think that's way too low for a guy who runs the ball a ton. But I really like his his over fantasy score. If you think he's gonna get over his rushing score of 57.5, let's say at least 60. That's 6 points right there. All you need is 16 from throwing the ball. Maybe getting over some rushing touchdowns. So I do really like the over here for Lamar Jackson going against the Giants. Has had, the past 2 games, 2 down games, 15 fantasy points going against a good Buffalo defense. That game was very rainy as well, so there was not a lot of upside there. And then going against Cincinnati's defense, another 15 Thursday night football game. He looked okay. They looked great at the beginning, and they kind of sputtered out towards the end of the game. But really like the over here, the buyback opportunity going against this Giants defense, they've been solid. But Lamar Jackson, you're not going to keep him down for 3 straight games. Really like the over projected fantasy score here. As I mentioned, if you want to sub that for his over rushing yards, don't mind that as well. But really liking this bounce back opportunity for Lamar Jackson. The second one I have for you guys is going to be the over on another rushing quarterback, Kyler Murray. Now, Kyler is going against the Seattle Seahawks, a defense that we would love to target, whether it's quarterbacks, running backs, or wide receivers, even tight ends going against Seattle. You want to play those guys because Seattle's defense is atrocious. They're terrible. So really like the over here for Kyler Murray. As we know, he's got great rushing upside. He can pass the ball as well. He can get those rushing touchdowns. As you see, he's kind of floating around that mark. Had a bad game against LA's good defense. Had a bad game against Philly's good defense. But we're going against Seattle's defense. I mean, he should easily be able to hit this. Really like the over projected 20 fantasy point score here for Kyler. Rushing quarterback, throwing quarterback. Same thing as Lamar Jackson. Really like the opportunities they have against these teams. As some buy low opportunities for both of these quarterbacks. And the third one I have for you guys today is going to be Alec Pierce. I think we really saw the breakout game last Thursday night football slate against the Broncos for Alec Pierce. If we can head over to DraftKings, pull him up real fast, we can see he saw 9 targets, caught 8 of them for 81 yards. They did lose. Jonathan Taylor is not going to be in. So him and Pittman are going to be the main guys on the Colts offense. They don't look good this year. They're going against Jacksonville, who blew them out. I think it was week 2. So I really like the over here for Alec Pierce. Really think they're going to have to get him heavily involved in this offense to, be able to score points and let alone win the game. So really like the over here for Alec Pierce. Really think he's going to see a ton of opportunities between him and Pittman being the main guys on the Colts offense. Going against Jacksonville, he should be able to eat. 9.5 is just way too low for a guy who's going to see. I'd say it'd be safe to see at least 7 targets, if not more, this game. He's seen long targets as well. That's something you really like to see. 30, 44. Only saw 17 against great Denver secondary, but really like the ability of him catching a long ball here and there. And I think 9.5 is way too low for a guy who they lost their main running back. I know he's been out the past 2 games, but they thought they were going to have him, but they don't. Really think that last game for Alec Pierce was a breakout game, so really like the over there. These are my 3 PrizePick player props I like for tomorrow. Think they all have a really good chance of hitting. Obviously, we know it's not guaranteed, but these are the 3 ones I like. So if you guys are following me, hit that like button, subscribe, turn that notification bell. Leave a comment of who you guys like tomorrow on the PrizePick board. Maybe I'll take a look. Maybe I'll tell you guys. So definitely like to get involved with my community, with you guys, and so leave me a comment. And if you guys like the video, like the video. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.